Are you still using SaveAs to copy old drawings to new projects or reuse things like blocks, title blocks, and objects within the drawings? In today's video, I'm going to share a handful of tips and tricks and proper ways to copy and reuse old objects, title blocks, layouts, and much more within AutoCAD while saving you time and keeping your drawings standardized and clean. If you stick around to the end, I'm also going to show you a tool called ADCENTER that is guaranteed to save you time when working off of an old drawing. Let's jump right in. Alright, so we're going to start with a classic and one that I talk about all the time, but still many new users are unaware of this command or they simply don't know how to use it properly. And that is the copy with base point command. You can type that in or you can simply hold down CTRL+SHIFT and tap C to activate it. What you're going to want to do is select the objects that you want to copy as well as the base point you're going to copy from. So to start, I like to select all of my objects. Now, one key and cool feature with this command is that you can also copy external references, and by using copy with base point, so I'm going to select all of my text, my objects, and an external reference in this floor plan drawing, and I'm going to choose copy with base point. Again, you can type that in or you can hit CTRL+SHIFT and tap C to activate the command. You can see it's asking for the base point. Now this is a point that you're going to use that is the same in your original drawing and in your new drawing. The easiest way to make sure that all of your objects end up in the exact same place is to use a base point of 0, 0. This means that both drawings are going to be referenced based on that 0, 0 point. So if you bring all of the objects into the same location in both drawings, they're going to line up. This is especially useful for geo-referenced plans like a site plan or an architectural floor plan where they may actually be placed in the actual location in the world based on coordinates. So I'm going to type in 0, 0 for my base point here, but again, you can use any similar point. It's like the copy command, but it's going to allow you to move things from one drawing to another by putting all of this in the clipboard and bringing it into a new drawing when you paste it. Again, I've typed in 0, 0, and I'm going to hit enter. It's going to tell you how many objects. We've got 87 copied here to our clipboard. And now we're going to switch over to a simple blank drawing, and we're going to activate the paste command. You can simply type in paste, or you can hold Control and tap V. It's going to ask you for a location point. We're going to use 0, 0, and hit enter. Now, we're going to hit Z to zoom and E for extents, and it's going to take us directly to our new location. You can see that all of your objects, including the external reference here and text, have all been moved from the floor plan drawing into this blank new drawing automatically. Everything is in the same location as the original, and it makes copying objects from an old project into a new project a lot simpler and more streamlined. Now, moving back to our original floor plan drawing here, I wanted to show you a simple trick that is going to let you organize and map layers from an old drawing into a new drawing. This is basically a way to copy old layers, but it's also going to add another step, and it's going to assign objects on a current layer to one of the new layers. So it's going to allow you to remap layers from a previous drawing into a new drawing. Now, you'll see what I mean when we walk through this one. So to activate the command, you're going to type in LAYTRANS. So this is layer transform or layer translator. And what you're going to do is choose the layers within your current drawing that you would like to translate to a new layer. And for this, you can load, say, a template drawing you might have or a typical drawing. We're going to use this example with title block. This is basically my custom template or DWG file saved as a DWG. So we're going to open this here, and you can see it's got all of these standard architectural layers. So what I can do is simply choose a layer like deck or cabinetry and choose a new layer to put it on. I can do this pretty quickly and easily, and you can map multiple layers onto each other. So for our case here, let's put our stairs onto our building outline layer here. So we're going to click map, and it's going to change anything that's on the stairs layer to the building outline layer. And you can do a few more here. Let's say we want to put all of our text layers onto something like a anno note. We're going to hit map, and basically it's going to take everything that's on all of these text layers and put it onto the a anno note layer, including assigning it all of the layer properties. Now you can do a bunch of these. You can also load a template drawing, as I mentioned, so you can do this consistently if you have a standard or a template set up. This allows you to quickly and easily transfer all of the existing layers from, say, a client's project drawing into your custom standards, so everything matches and works with it. When you're finished doing this, you can save these mappings to a template so that you know in the future if you get one of these drawings with these layers, you can simply load your saved translation file and automatically do this for yourself. I'm going to hit OK or translate here. It's going to ask me if I want to save this for future use or just simply do the translation. You can see pretty easily here that all of that text has now been automatically switched to a anno note. Now this is a great way to bring old drawings or client drawings up to your current standards and save you a ton of time in copying those layers and properties from an old project or old drawing into your current one. Alright, so next up I'm going to show you an example that, say you've got a client drawing or a site plan that you want to insert into your existing or current drawing, but you don't want all of the layers and objects exactly, you just want the whole drawing inserted and ideally inserted as a block. Now this is a great trick for inserting something that you're not really needing in the drawing, but you want to put it in for reference or temporarily, or maybe you want to pick and choose a few objects that you'd like to pull out of it, but at first you would like it to just be one single group or block. Now we're going to do this exact same process here. We're going to copy everything from our floor plan drawing into a blank drawing over here, and to do that we want to copy the file path of our drawing that we want to insert. So you can either find this in your file folders or server, or if we've got it open, I'm simply going to right click on the drawing tab and copy the full file path. Now within our drawing, I'm simply going to type in I for insert, and then from there we can hit this drop down over here, paste the path that we just copied, the floor plan drawing, and hit OK. It's going to now let me place it, and it's going to insert everything from that drawing in the model space into our model space as a block. Now typically I'm going to use that 0, 0 as our reference point, and it's going to ask you which angle you'd like. Just hitting enter is going to allow that to be 0, and you can hit enter if you have any other kind of pop-ups like that one. Now we've got our entire floor plan drawing inserted, and if we open up properties by holding Control and tapping 1, you can see that it is a block reference, and it is all on one big object here. So this is great if you want to throw something into a drawing just simply to reference, and if you do decide you want it to be in your drawing, typing in explode and selecting the object is going to break it out into its individual pieces, just like you did the entire copy and paste with base point. This is a simpler and easier way to do that, but the downside to this is it's going to bring everything from that original drawing into your new drawing. So sometimes you may not want things like text or notes or some other section. So the copy with base point is perfect if you want a specific amount of objects that you can select and copy and paste. If you want the entire drawing thrown into your current one, use that insert as block or insert command. Before we move along to the next set of tips, if these are helpful or if you're looking to improve your AutoCAD workflows and fundamentals, I highly recommend checking out my AutoCAD course. You can check it out at the link up above and down below. It's going to walk you through everything from creating a drawing template file where you've created all of your own layers, styles, and blocks and saved it as a drawing template, all the way to creating and adding XREFs, site plans, layouts, viewports, scales, annotative text, dimensions, as well as plotting and packaging up the entire drawing to send out to a client. That whole process from start to beginning and all of my workflows to create these drawings faster and more efficiently are included in the course and taught in easy bite-sized videos. If you wanted to get that and pick it up at a discount, again, you can use the link up above or down below in the description, the AutoCAD Workflows and Fundamentals course. Alright, so another thing you want to remember when copying objects from client drawings or old projects is cleaning up your drawing, especially when you insert an entire drawing like we just did and explode it. What this is going to do is add all of the layers. So this was originally a blank drawing. This is going to add all of the layers from that drawing into your current drawing. And say you don't need some of these objects, maybe you get rid of the electric work, or maybe you didn't need the text, so we're going to delete all of that text. Now you've got a lot of extra layers and in a lot of cases extra blocks or styles that you don't necessarily need or want in your current project. This can clutter up a project, and if you're bringing in objects from a client or other contractor's drawing, you may get their proprietary layers or blocks, things that have their company name in them, and you don't necessarily want those in your drawing or in the records of your drawing. So if you've deleted objects and you want to clean up your drawing, type in purge and hit enter. And this is going to bring up the purge dialog box. So within here you can see which objects, like in this case blocks, are not being used in the drawing, as well as which layers or line types are not being used, and you can check them on, or you can simply check everything on and purge all of the objects. Purge is simply going to delete and remove all of these unused styles, layers, line types, and more from your drawing, cleaning it up and also getting rid of any clutter. So typically when I'm done with my project, I want to save it, I'm going to purge all and get rid of everything I don't need and hit close. Now you can see I've gotten rid of a few extra layers, I don't have any extra blocks in here, and now I can save my drawing and send it out, or just save and archive it, knowing I don't have all that excess junk, creating a bloated and larger file than necessary. Alright, so next up I'm going to show you the Design Center within AutoCAD. This is really a big game changer and really the best and one of the first places you're going to want to start when copying standards, layers, layouts, and more from an old drawing or another drawing into a current one that you're trying to update or upgrade. So we're going to go back to this floor plan drawing that we started with, and you can see here I'm in the layout space. I've got an electrical plan layout opened up here. It has two viewports of the same floor plan. Now, one thing that is pretty cool and something that you can easily do, and that is use the Design Center to copy things like layers and layouts from another drawing into your current drawing. So we're going to open up Design Center. To do that, you can type in ADC and hit enter, or hold Control and tap 2. This is going to open Design Center. Mine's on another screen here, but we're going to move it back. Now from here you can scroll through your folders to maybe that template file or another drawing file that you'd like to copy from. Or in my case, I typically like to copy from Open Drawing, since I'll be working in kind of both at the same time, or using one as like a swipe file where I'm pulling my standards and title blocks and layers from. So you can choose on the left here between the open drawings that you've got, and in our case I'm just going to show you the layers that are in this example drawing over here. You can see I've got all of the architectural layers that I typically would use, and I'm going to check the layers now in my floor plan drawing. If we click on layers, you can see I've only got maybe 10 or 12 layers here, and they're all pretty basic. Again, this is kind of like that layer translator, but what this is going to let me do is copy any kind of object from an old drawing into my new one. So what you want to do is open your Design Center in your current drawing, the one you want to copy objects into, and then open up and leave in the background or browse to the swipe file, the other client drawing, your template, whatever it is that you're grabbing stuff from, and have both open on this left hand window here. We're going to go to the layers within the example drawing, and I'm going to select the first one, hold shift and go to the bottom and select the last one. That's going to let me select them all. Now I simply right click and choose add layers. This is going to add all of these layers into my current active drawing, which is called floor plan. Now we can go to the Layers tab here on the left under my floor plan drawing, and you can see that all of those layers, along with the old ones, have been added. You can confirm this by simply hitting the Layer dropdown, and you can see them all on here now. The other thing you can do is copy entire layouts, including the title blocks and anything in it that you may need. So we're going to go back to that example with title block, and we're going to check out the layouts. This may be my standard title block template. So that would be a DWT, a drawing template file, where I save all of the different title blocks and sheet sizes that I typically use. Now I can simply pull these in with my text and line work and everything for my title block on the fly. So I don't need all of these saved in every drawing. I can just grab and pull them into the current drawing whenever I want. So in our case, we've got 2 here, but maybe I'd like to bring in an 11 by 17 portrait layout into my current drawing. Simply right-clicking on it, choosing add a layout, and you can see it's instantly down here at the bottom. So if we get rid of this window, you can see it's brought this drawing and layout and title block and text, everything into my current drawing. Now saving that, it's now in my floor plan drawing, and I didn't have to go into any other drawings. I didn't need to open any other drawings. I can simply see in this window here what's in there, pick and choose what I like. You can grab different layers, line types, dimension styles, blocks. You can see I have a bunch of different title blocks in here, text styles. Anything you'd like to copy from your template, you can simply select, right click, and add it to your new drawing. This whole process is going to save you a ton of time. It's going to prevent duplication as well as help keep your things standardized and similar from project to project by keeping that base template or base swipe file and pulling these styles as you create them into your current and new projects. You're always going to be reusing the same thing and negate the need to repeat or create repetitive objects. You can also, while you're doing this, instead of right-clicking, I should mention that you can actually drag and drop things just as easily. I tend to just like the select and right-click for the accuracy and not accidentally dragging and dropping stuff off the screen. But yes, in AutoCAD, you can actually drag and drop things, including images, directly into AutoCAD or AutoCAD files. If you drag and drop them into this top bar here, they'll just simply open as a new tab. But that's all for today's video. I hope this helped with copying and reusing old projects for your new projects. If you have any questions, leave them down below in the comments. And don't forget to check out my AutoCAD Workflows and Fundamentals course at that link in the description down below. If you haven't already, subscribe and have a good one. Cheers.